And welcome back. Okay, so the new guys that I hired last time are now equipped. Obviously I don't have like the perfect equipment for them, so for now this character, this nun for example, is using just a tip staff with some extremely bad armor. Oh well, the important people have better stuff of course. So I suppose let's go through it. So Deuce here will be a tank if they live, which we'll see. Is a survivor though. 3-star melee defense. So obviously go for some standard tanking things as well as get dedication for defenses, being a cultist and all. And yeah, we'll see. With the addition of the treatises to the Legends mod, I guess we don't really need to like focus or just settle for what we have, so I don't need to go with Nimble. I can instead, well, Lithe is also available, yes, but I could go for a heavy armor tome and instead go Battle Forged. We'll see. Anyway, next up is Shaiban. Haven't done much with him, I don't think, though I did equip this Falchion, which we got last time. Vahida is now in the front line. That's because of rotation and footwork from tactical maneuvers. Next up, Herbert is also in the front line for now. That's mainly because I have so many backline people and I'm out of shields, so we'll do it like this for now. Might be using like Vahida to rotate him out of trouble if that's needed. Troublemaker is, I think, unchanged. I might have done a little bit something with the armors. I don't remember, honestly. But anyways. Next up, Udalrich, front helper. This is the brawler we hired last time. Currently, I only have Colossus and fast adaptation planned here. Also, as a brawler, does come with Pugilist hand wraps. And let's see here, 5% bonus damage to hand, and choke. But like I've been saying, like I've been doing in my past playthroughs, I will, I think, skip any sort of pugilism. But I suppose I don't know, I'll think about it, maybe. Maybe I'll try it out. I know it's good, I know that, but I just don't like it. Anyways, next up, Ludghardis will be a backliner if they live, has 3-star melee skill, and does have Polar Mastery, so something with that. Next up we have Vivdet, the Gravedigger, will be our budget rally sergeant with fortified mind, and if they survive they'll eventually get Inspire. Also maybe get Student, and also plan your perks once again, bugging out there. So let's do that. Okay, next up, U-Bolt, unchanged, I think. Though I don't remember if I had this throwing net equipped last time. Anyways, it is there now. I think that's our only one. Next up, Sigbert, for now using this pitchfork, is one of the new characters. A farmhand, has 3-star melee defense, starts at 0 though, and currently has horrid armor. Well, this isn't even armor, this is just clothes you get cold in. But anyways, Astrid doing Astrid things is up to 80 ranged skill on level 6 without any stars, so that's pretty impressive. Next up we have Burgogne, the Trapper, meaning the rat catcher, who might be getting a net repair. However, I noticed that Deuce here, the cultist, does also get the net perks, so we might get them on her, which does make some sense to be honest, but that would mean we skip shields. I guess that's fine. Let's see here, so where was it? Yeah, net repair grants plus 10 melee defense while holding a net. While that's not as good as a shield, it's still pretty damn good, especially since a net cannot be broken. Anyways, I think that's everyone. Alright. And also, yeah, I've done some initial plans as we've seen there. And also I did remove Streamlined UI because it was causing issues in Legends. Hopefully now they are fixed. Though I think the selling prices here at Schwanstadt, which were ludicrously high, the buying prices were high as well, were not caused by that. They were dubiously high though, so I wonder if that's a bug or not. For now, I suppose we'll operate under the assumption that it isn't a bug, but that kind of does trivialize the economy of the game if they stay that high, because we had like over 50% selling price here, which, while welcome, I kind of do feel bad if it is a bug. If it is intentional, then I'm a bit flabbergasted, because I have never seen those kind of selling prices in Legends before. Then again, I have taken a break from Legends before this run, so I don't know. I did take a quick look at the Discord, and there were some semi-high selling prices reported by some people. However, I didn't see any that were that high. So something like 38% or 40 or something like that, I think. So yes, indeed, that is pretty insane what we had there. Now, that was with ambushed trade routes, and we do have a whopping, well, 2.1 barter at the moment, so I don't know. Anyways, I guess it's a nice boon, but yeah. But in any case, I suppose we should do something, because despite all of that money that we made, we are now running out of it again. So let's see here. I could probably do this Brigand Stronghold. Let's see, where is it? Greedy Hearts hideout southeast of Finsterstadt. Greedy Hearts, huh? And don't see it. I suppose we'll do that one. I only have the one net though, currently. That's a problem, because there might be some nasty enemies there. We've seen how it goes against nasty enemies in this run, if it wasn't obvious before. So yeah, Can I buy any nets? Are there any available here? I wouldn't think there are, and it doesn't look like there are. There is a warbow though, which I cannot afford, but that is there. And it's actually semi-affordable, being damaged and all. Also a different graphic warbow is available. Yeah, but anyways, obviously I don't have the money for it anyway. I will buy these tools though, despite the money issues, because they are a good price. And I guess we'll get rid of those rags. We don't need to be carrying those around. So let's actually get one more tool stack. There we go. Now I really need that money. Then again, if I have something to sell, do I have something to sell? A few things. At least a short sword. So if we are really running out of money, I can just go here and sell for that insane price if it's still the same. Anyways, I guess we'll try this Brigand Stronghold. We shall see how it goes. Oh, it's here. Oh, did I confuse east with west? Maybe I did. Anyways, need to go through over the mountain there. We are fit to fight. So let's go, I guess. Okay, so what do we have? We have one leader, a few raiders, etc, etc, etc. Also a witch hunter. But apart from that, I guess this is somewhat easy. If there is an additional leader, though, we are in trouble, potentially. Sometimes these contracts do, of course, spawn an additional one. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Probably will have casualties, of course. That's just how it goes. So yeah, we have this one net. And I guess we'll save that for the leader. Probably. If only I had like more shields and a bit better armor, I would put Liz here into the front line. Now, I know she does have 0 melee defense, but I'm fine with her dying and we kind of need the distractions. Anyways, I guess we'll just go for it. We will just go for it and accept that many people will die. Also, it would be better, I suppose. Now, then again, would it be better? They have poachers and a witch hunter. I guess never mind. Nighttime is fine. Since we have only basically 1.5 ranged characters. There is no additional leader either. And also, raiders should occasionally come with like throwing weapons, I think. So, I suppose a little bit of penalty for that is very welcome. Anyways, let's see how we do here. 11 enemies. And here is Guige, the ox. I suppose I was trying to do a French pronunciation there. Who knows how it turned out. Anyways, is seemingly content throwing javelins. I guess that's fine, since the alternative would be a fighting spear. And I really would prefer not getting hit by a fighting spear. How dare you wait? That's my move. Anyways. So this guy is seemingly pretty easy to kill, has no headgear, and is in a good spot for us. Anyways, I'll just, I think, do what I usually do, which is wait for them to do whatever they want to do. I'm polite like that. Ladies first. Alrighty. It being nighttime does obviously come with the mystery factor. I don't quite see everyone yet. Okay, Deuce is the tank wannabe. Is level 1 though, so very likely will die in one of these fights. Same with Udalric, kind of. Without the Superstitious, he would be far better, but I suppose even if he had been garbage, or mostly garbage with stars and traits, just the inventory space plus 21 is basically worth the price of him. Anyways, I guess Shaiban just goes for this guy, and we'll see if I shield wall or not. Attack with you and get a hit in. Probably go for an aimed shot on this raider. 37. Alright, and then we have these almost useless backline characters. Guess just position a little bit, or maybe even just hold. Though they are coming forward at some point. Maybe move like 1 tile further. And that's going to be enough for now. Okay, nice lucky hit there. Starting out strong. Alright, and this flank seems pretty weak, so we can utilize Deuce, the level 1 so-called tank here, to protect our backline characters. Enable us to advance a little bit, or even more than a little bit, perhaps. Yeah, I suppose so. Then again, this gal might be moving here, maybe. Hold for now. Okie dokie. Let's see, what can I do with U-Bolt? Not much, to be honest. That is usually the case, but now it's especially true. We have a whopping 5%ers. I suppose I'll go for one of those. Just advance a little bit here. Wait for them to come to us. You can do just that. Alright, and Deuce moved there. So the question is, do I even bother shield walling already? I think I don't. That's a waste of fatigue a little bit. Might save her from getting hit by this raider, but oh well. We'd also just go for the poacher here. But the poacher isn't a threat, really. So let's just ignore that for now. And that's far enough for Troublemaker for now. And we'll see how this battlefield situation develops. Alright, so probably has a lot of initiative, yes. So I suppose I will shield wall. Tempting as it is to attack. Still get hit twice though, by 21s. Okay, yeah, and what I expected to happen did happen. Sadly, this middle section of the battlefield is currently kind of empty, which means Troublemaker cannot do anything. No attacking, at least. Unless one of these comes close enough, we shall see. No, they are content going for my weaker northern flank, which does make sense. Could wait for that feint from Herbert. I suppose I will. And now we do shield wall. Patiently wait. There's the miner. Alright, I might even utilize U-Bolt as a melee type on the northern flank. That might be called for, despite the danger associated with it. U-Bolt isn't good enough to mourn if he does die, to be honest. Well, okay, we'll mourn for like 2 seconds, something like that. Just go there. Udalrich does have some decent armor. I will not get in melee with Gouge, because, yeah, don't want to. But we will be advancing there, I suppose, since nothing is happening on this flank. Okay. And now I think attacking is fine here. Indeed it was. Nice job. Why advance? I guess I do. Good luck, Shaiban. So yes, once again, would be really nice to be able to dagger Gouge down, but how feasible is it with one net? Probably not very. Does not seem like he has underdog though, which makes it easier. Well, we'll see. Anyways, I guess I'll target someone else with Ostrich. Nice. Okay, let's go north. Okay, getting lucky again, 17%. Alright, let's see here. So 35. I could move one tile. Guess it's fine. Get a 51 instead. And yeah, this thug actually has decent armor. Alright, do I dare make that move? With 16 melee defense. Should be mostly fine until the leader decides he's had enough of throwing things. So I suppose I will do it. Could also go here, but that's a little bit closer to the javelins, so let's not. And here's a very, very angry witch hunter. Could have fooled me, could have thought this was an actual witch instead of a witch hunter. Right, probably protect like Herbert and the back line with Udalric. So just hold there for the leader to do something maybe. Alright, so far so good. Starting to lose the armor on Frolekato. Right, aim shot 40, aim shot 43. How about... I think I'll just go for a couple of quick shots in this general direction. Don't get lucky this time. Alright, well, good job, Raider. You have engaged my crossbowman. If you can call him that. Anyways, 17%. I could go for that. I could also just break this stupid buckler. Let's do it. Alright, okay. Overwhelm. More people are engaging U-Bolt. Let's not wait for the parry effect now. Get a pretty lucky hit in. Nicely done. Over the miner this time. Alright, and Froleka. 48, huh? Gets it. Well done. Could move here. Is there a point? Not necessarily. Would prevent the poacher from attacking. I don't care though. Yeah, let's just stay. And Udalric also stays, waits for the leader. Feels a bit counterintuitive to do nothing, but I think... Well, anyways, I'll do it. Okay, do that. Do I get in melee? With this crappy armor? How bad will it be to get hit twice? Pretty bad. Will it be a death? I don't think so, unless it's like 2 headshots, maybe. That can happen, though. Let's just back off here, though. Seems better to me. Alright, and attack twice. Get a hit in there. Okay, yet another lucky one. Alright, javelins are out. That means the far more dangerous weapon is now in play. Alright, there's the staff days and there's U-Bolt killed. Okay, rest in peace. That was a calculated risk on my part. So there you go. Let's see. 68. 93. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Miner hasn't even acted yet. Okay. And there goes Deuce getting hit. That is very bad, actually, because I would like to keep them alive. Well, there will be more Deuces and U-Bolts. I could get next to the miner to prevent them from moving and potentially even hitting Deuce, but I don't think I will do that. Let's just hold and accept the consequences. Okay, did go for Deuce, but does miss that 55. Yeah, I'll let Herbert go first. We might get Berserk. If not, then we'll get the parry effect. Also, I could potentially rotate Deuce out of there. That's worthy of consideration. Okay, 46. Okay, no kill. Kind of need to make space. Despite this being such a bad move otherwise. Getting next to this guy. Could even be stunned. I guess that's not the end of the world. Still have a decent amount of armor left. Can't take much punishment though. Yeah, I would imagine that Deuce is going to die unless I get some kills here or rotate them out. Okay, I'll risk it. Let's move Herbert there. Alright, 59. 50, no, 65. Alright, one down. Deuce can still shield wall. The question is, will I do the rotation? I think I will. Wahida has all of the armor and hit points, so even with that 5 melee defense, I guess it's probably worth it. That means I won't be shield walling. Instead, I can attack. This is the more dangerous opponent. This is the easier to hit. Alright, that's excellent work. Alright, and then there's Troublemaker. Gets that fast adaptation going. Witch Hunter has yet to act. That's potentially going to be a nasty one. Anyways, so yeah, now the leader will go for Troublemaker or for Udalrich. I could force the issue. We do have that pretty good armor, like I said. I suppose Troublemaker is good enough to try to keep alive. Which means we kind of need to risk Udalrich. So... Even with that shield wall active though, we will be getting hit a lot. And it's going to take a while yet for the rest of the team to be able to contribute in taking down this leader. And also yes, since U-Bolt died, the net is on the ground. Could have played this better, I suppose. Anyways, I think I'll just go for it now. The time has come. Alright, and there goes Wahida getting hit, which kind of does prevent my plan of rotating Deuce. Gets hit by a 53. So now it's a question of which one do I care about the more. I suppose Deuce still has a chance otherwise as well. It's not a big chance, but it's a chance. Alright, I guess we'll just abandon Deuce to her fate this time. But let's see if we can kill enough enemies. Miss a 52. Liz though. Liz is a fodder. Let's see if that entices this raider to attack her. And also now I get to attack the miner. Alright. If Wahida wants to attack, we need to rotate anyway. I suppose I will be doing that. Die, please. He ain't dead. Could even go for a repel. Might be better. Means he gets to attack only once. If it's successful. Theoretically this needs to like max roll to kill, right? Something like that. And this guy's head armor is completely intact as well. I'll try the repel. That does succeed. That's excellent. That is also a stagger. And the miner only has 10 initiative, so we might be able to save Deuce. And there we go, getting hit immediately and also get a pierced side. 43, that's the Heartseeker attack again. Something that has been kind of problematic for us. Haven't been using it myself, maybe I should be. Good job, Ostrich. Right, let's just attack here. Okay, good one. That needs to be a wait. Ouch. Herbert takes a hit. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but still. We can't lose Herbert. That's the end of the run. Okay, there goes the miner. And we are about to engage in melee with the Witch Hunter, so I guess Herbert can stay. Also gets a kill there. Nice. Alright, so 5 enemies left. Okay, let's let Liz engage the Witch Hunter. Do miss it being a default perk for everyone to get recover from Reforged. Anyways, let's get next to this guy to provide some bonuses, I guess, mostly. Okay, Deuce, you've done enough. Run away. Witch Hunter has a short sword. Which isn't that deadly, but it actually kind of is. So need to be a little bit careful. extremely lucky staff days there. I'll take it. 20%. And this was only 75% chance to daze on a hit. Okay. And there goes Udalrich getting hit twice. That's why the fighting spear is such a dangerous weapon to face. Anyways, let's keep on killing. Alright, Witch Hunter is down. I wonder if we can dagger Gouge. We'll see. We'll see. Probably need to pick up that net though. And if I do that, it's going to take a while to actually get in position to even use that net. Anywho, let's keep on doing things. I don't want to be punctured, if I can help it, obviously. Okay. Ulrich can no longer even shield wall, so I think it's probably time to say goodbye, unless there's a struck down. Okay, let's pick up the net. We might need that even if we don't actually dagger. I'm just going to engage these three with Liz, the fodder. You'd get next to Gouge with Shaiban. I don't think there's nearly anything I can do to save Udalrich. I could maybe push Gouge away next round, but that's probably already going to be too late. Anyways, let's get next to Gouge. Or however the hell you are supposed to say his name. Okay, let's just attack here. I don't think I'll get to dagger anyway. I'll try this move and fail. Okay, fair enough, 71%. Sure. Oh, lucky. Lucky. I'll take it. Let's see. $58 and 78 misses. Okay. I like it. Okay. Let's see. Probably need to move unless I go for an aim shot on Gouge. I could do that. Could also hit Udalrich in the back if I do that. I'll get in position instead. Alright, let's see. Repel is 15%. Since he isn't even wavering, I definitely won't be daggering, so let's just attack. 37% miss. Okay, so knockback is 44. Yeah, it is definitely worth it to try that. I think fails. How about you, Shaiban? 58 and a success. So it seems Udalrik will make it out of this. That's good. Okay, keep on attacking. And Froleika is basically out of fatigue. If I get next to the leader, how long will it take Froleika to die? Maybe just move here. Like there, maybe? How much is this? 15. I think I'll risk it, but is there a point? Hmm, 16 melee defense, huh? Let's move here, and then next turn move there. Nasty. Farmhand is running away. Okay, the leader is shield walling, so definitely use that net. Let's wait for it. There you go, last net deployed. All right. Even with the net, we are having difficulties. We are fatiguing him out, though. Go pick up a weapon. Ouch. Come on, guys. Okay, I'm kind of lucky there. I will definitely take it. Okay, there we go. So rest in peace, U-Bolt. Otherwise, I guess this went pretty well. Considering we only had one net. Get some levels out of that. Okay, and we also get the fighting spear. Decent helmets, a couple of them. Salt. Right. You find a prisoner tied up in the brigand's camp. Freeing him, he explains that he is from Lauenstadt and was kidnapped by the vagabonds just a few days ago. He asks if maybe he could join your band of mercenaries. Yes, you may. The man joins your ranks, immersing himself in a crowd of brothers who seem to take him warmly enough for a group of paid killers. The newly hired states he's good with all weapons, but you figure you'll be the one to decide what he's best with. Okay, that's quite the statement you've made. All weapons, huh? Okay, yeah, truly. 45 melee skill, without stars. Does have 2-star resolve, does get rally. Okay, so we'll keep this guy. He's not good, but we'll keep him. So this guy is rally / fodder. Okay, let's give... Yeah, sure, let's equip him straight away. Have a bandage. Also, let's repair some things here. Also, you can carry that, I guess. Have a pitchfork and a knife. Alright, levels. So Lutgardis, level 2. Also plus 3 melee defense. I'll go ahead and take it. Also take more resolve. And probably be greedy and take student. I could go with Colossus or gifted instead though. Or hay baling actually. While using a pitchfork, wooden pitchfork, hoe, scythe, or wooden flail. Okay, I guess it's time to change into a pitchfork. And plus 12 chance to hit and plus 25% armor damage. Yes, let's take that. So pitchfork it is. Let's see here. Actually, let's give this weapon to Vahida. And this militia glaive can go to, like, Burgogne. And Lutgardis gets this pitchfork. I'm not currently seeing it here, though. But I suppose it works. Next up, Sigbert. Level 2. Also plus 3 for melee skill. Let's take it. Let's take the melee defense and let's take more hit points. And let's take even more hit points via Colossus. And yeah, okay, sure. Let's move them to the front line as well. Someone gets this fighting spear. Let's give it to Shaiban, I think. And that frees up a falchion, which can go... Well, then again, maybe it's better to use the spear on someone else. Who though? I mean, Herbert has spear mastery, but I'm not going to try to melee with him with 3 melee defense. Okay, never mind. Just keep it, Shaiban, for now. Well, sure. So I need, like... Well, let's do this switch. Let's give Udalrich this falchion, and you can have this militia spear. Like so. And then we have a level for Shaiban, level 4. +2, +2, and +4 resolve. And let's go ahead and take feint. There we are. So that's all the levels. Okay, so let's return immediately instead of treating our injuries. And one of the injuries has been healed. It's a miracle. And there we go, that's some money for us. Okay, where is this caravan going? Once again, it's a good time to take one of these. Jadder Wall. Or Jader Wall. Which is where? Here. It does go through Schwanstadt. Will we make it there? I think we will before night falls, which means we can sell there. And it does give us time to heal up and repair while doing things, so I will take that. I will also take this vagabond since they're very cheap. Might get lucky. Did we get lucky? We did not. Okay, so this guy is a fodder. Yeah, well anyways. I'm running out of things to equip, to be honest, but maybe I can keep them in the reserves if nothing else. So there you go, we'll at least provide inventory space and a few other things. Right, I'll just take this caravan, and the plan, like I said, is to sell things on our way. Treat those injuries. And we also need to repair, which is going to take a while and a lot of tools. Something like that. Is one scout enough? Let's do like at least 2. Now I have 3. Let's have someone gather as well. Maybe not as many hunters, so something like this, perhaps. 1 Fletcher, I think. Alright, that seems decent. Did I camp? Yes, I did. Okay. Just didn't display it here. Okie dokie. Also, yeah. Was I repairing everything that I want to repair? Even this short sword is worth repairing. When we have that ludicrous price offered. So let's see what the selling price is now at Schwanstadt. Okay, we also have a couple of events here. Okay, is it still absolutely insane? It is. This is insanity. 1,000 for salt. So yeah, is this a bug or not? I'm leaning towards it's a bug, but I don't know. I don't know. But I will take advantage of this. Also sell the quality wood for a lot. Also sell these, and that, and that, and that, and that. Woodcutter sacks can go as well. Suddenly we are once again fine with money. Guess I'll keep these around. It is worthwhile to sell the food as well. 300 for this cured venison. I will. I will. Dried roots and berries for 110. Okay, let's keep the rest of this stuff though. But while we hunt for food and we don't need to feed our people while on a caravan. And we have the +4 days before food rots away from that retinue that we have. We should be fine. Let's do this event. Udalrik enters your tent with hat in hand. Oh, is this the... What is this? Oh, this is some BS up from the... Well, let's read this. Udalrik enters your tent with hat in hand. The rim of it turns round and round in their fingers as though plucking feathers from it. Even though you haven't said a word, the Udalriks, okay, head nods furiously, with eyes darting around as if looking for the words to say. You put your quill pen down and ask what the issue is. Licking lips, Udalrik nods again and begins to explain the predicament. The words come fast, but the general gist of it seems to be that a local witch has cursed Udalrik to be incapable of some sexual exploit, as it were. You shake your head and ask what it is the witch wants, and Udalrik says 400 crowns, lest the curse be for life. So this is from Superstitious. We have Well, it says monk, but we have a nun option. Have Liz the nun take a look instead. Wondering if maybe Liz could help, you go and fetch the holy figure. Liz is happy to lend a hand, for the old gods are always at war with the evils of witchcraft and other sorcery. Before an incoming long monologue about this old god or that one, you dip away and send in Udalric. For a few minutes there is peace and quiet in your tent, but you know it can't last, for you are like someone beneath a rock slide, awaiting the tumbling stone with their name on it. However, Udalric doesn't return. After a few minutes more, you realize there still hasn't been a disruptive entrance. In fact, the absence altogether has you on edge, as though silence itself might be haranguing. You leave the tent to find the Holy One and so-called Cursed One deep in religious talks. Smiling, you return to your tent. If there's one thing the Holy are best at, it's maintaining a sense of tranquility. Alright, well, that's pretty good. Udalric and Liz gain resolve. Oh, no, don't leave. Okay, that's annoying as hell. I get the event from inside this settlement screen, and then when I'm done with the event, it just jumps out of it. Do I still have something to do here? Let's check the recruits. So I am at 15. So maybe I don't currently care about that. And didn't see anyone there that I'd like to gamble on. So next event. Oh, goddammit. Entering Swanstad, it isn't long until Udalric is bothering the log. Udalric, goddammit. Goddammit. He's slapping buckets out of their hands and kicking women into the mud. When an old man confronts him, the sellsword draws out his weapon. Other peasants beg that you put a stop to this at once. Okay, well, it's the job for Liz again. See if you can calm Udalric with your wisdom. This time no. Liz steps in between Udalric and the old man. The troublemaking sellsword laughs and sheathes his weapon. He turns back to the rest of the company, grinning and shaking his head, but you notice that the smile quickly fades. Before you can say anything, Udalric wheels a fist back around and knocks Liz out cold. Well, that's one way to mollify a mercenary. Okay, Liz gets disgruntled and also a grazed eye socket. Okay, well, anyways, I might have to do something about discipline in this company. Okay, well, I guess Udalric wasn't there to see just how mercenary life can go, especially if the commander of the company wills it. So yeah, anyways. So how many people is this? It's a lot. It's a lot. 5, 8, 10, 15, 17 people have died. Anyways. Do I treat this? How much is it? 6. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, that's still the same amount. However, I don't need as many people there. Alright. We continue on. Okay, health points are at 100, so I will assign people again. So don't need to be repairing or healing. Instead, go hunt. And that should be every base covered that we care about. Let's check the crafting then, though. We make dried roots and berries or bread. Sure, I suppose. Assign one person there, which is Hathuard, Mr. Reserves. Get that done in a moment. I'll just leave him there instead of breaking camp. Okay. Hunting a nacho. Not sure I'd be willing to eat one, but okay. Passing by forest land, it's nighttime, so let's not stop by. Schwarzburg, though. Maybe we will stop here. Okay, we've gained a lot of food. So let's see. Okay, tools I could get. I could also get some food. I might get a better price for tools and food, though, at our destination, which is next door, basically. I think I'll skip the recruits here. Okay, Weaponsmith actually has a decent sickle with enhanced damage. Can't quite afford it though. Glorious Snakeskin is available. Hugely expensive though. Well, not hugely, but for our pecuniary situation it is. Okay, let's leave. Okay, made it to our destination. Marauding greenskins, huh? Tin ingot, silver ingots. Okay, the silver is probably worth buying. Especially since we know for a fact there's a place which pays a lot for anything and everything, at least at the moment. Iron as well, probably. Maybe even the copper. Anyways, let's first take a look here. Okay, we have a lot of levels. That's nice to see. Tools are more expensive than they were. I suppose I'll get some goat cheese, though. Let's get all of it. It's going to last for a long time. 15 days. Okay, and let's buy this and that and that and that. I'll leave the tin, though. That seems to be too much. There is also an event. Let's do this event first. Okay, we've had this before. Just flavor. Okay, dues level 2. Sadly, no Colossus is available. I'll just go ahead and take student. Okay, and then the actual level +4 melee defense. +4 hit points, and I will take more resolve instead of +2 melee skill. Next up, Vahida, level 5. +4 ranged. Also, I don't remember. Did we loot throwing weapons yet? I need to check. At least that brigand leader had some. Okay, let's take fatigue and resolve. Well, let's first see. Do we have those throwing weapons yet? We do not. We still do not. I could just buy some. I could. Will I, though? Probably not. So let's see here. Maybe I just take Feint for now. Feint or Fast Adaptation. Maybe just Quick Step. I think I'll just take Faint. Yeah, let's take that. That is going to help others as well. Next up, Herbert, the main man. Maybe I should go with Lithe. And then potentially pick up Battleforged. We need survivability on him. Tactical maneuvers is also kind of survivability though. Probably more. Let's do the level first. Keep some mean rolling melee skill. Plus 4 hit points though. Let's take some more resolve. Up to 50 plus 10 from player character trait. I could take second wind at this point as well. Or even something like quick hands. 16, 11, so that's minus 27. Yeah, this seems to be the same as when I last time played. Could also take like Vengeance, but I don't know about that. Patient Hunter is good. First Blood, probably good. I mean, sure, it's good. Haven't taken it ever though. Let's do the others first. Okay, Udalric level 2. Plus 3 and plus 3 and also plus 4 hit points. And let's do fast adaptation before Colossus. Next up, Hathuard, Mr. Reserves. Suppose gets convincing proposals, plus 1% barter, plus 10 crowns per day. Yeah, let's do that. This doesn't matter, but I'll take something. Next up, Liz, level 2. Okay, so let's see here. Just having her background around is good. However, I can find more nuns and monks pretty easily. Now, let's see how she rolled. Plus 3 here, up to 48 in that case. Well, I suppose so. More hit points, resolve as well. Then again, I could do the ranged thing. We'll reach 84 by level 11. Has bows and slings. Do I really want the crappiest bow user? Currently it's not bad. After I take on Anchor. We only have Ostrich for ranged at the moment. It's not like the worst idea. We'll take a few levels to actually be able to do anything though. Well, at least one more level. Also, I do not have a second bow. We'll find one though. I think I'll just go with the fodder plan. And we'll see. Maybe we'll keep her around in some capacity, maybe. Let's ignore the ranged. And let's take it out of that title as well. Probably go with gifted. Let's go with gifted. Just treat this woman as a frontline character, which is, yes, I know, she's going to die. But so be it. Anyways, Burgognet the Trapper, I guess, takes student now. Has a star in melee defense, has 2 star in ranged skill. Starts at 46 as opposed to 40, like Liz. Guess She could be a thrower. Does also have steady hands, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I suppose so. Let's make a thrower and potentially also do the net thing. No Pathfinder, but I suppose we might be able to get it later. That means I also take that +3. Melee. Let's see here. Who had it? There's a perk here. It should be on tier 3. I don't see it though. I think it was from throwing. The throwing perk group. But I don't see it. Anyway, whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. But let's take that melee skill as well. Especially since it's max rolled. More resolve as well. So might be a mind over body. I'll put it as a question mark. Also, these are repaired. But let's do the levels. Okay, Vifted, the early sergeant, the budget sergeant, level 2. Supposedly takes +3 melee skill. For the short-term benefit. So I could just ignore it, because eventually there'll be an Inspire bot. Let's take student. Could just take fatigue. Then again, how much fatigue would I need? Could just take ranged defense, actually. Doesn't get peaceable. Peaceable would mean that any points in melee skill are basically wasted. Well, he does get hit points and resolve. Let's see what. Okay, you can go with Nimble or Battleforged. Probably Nimble. So maybe that fatigue isn't all that necessary. Okay, this time let's go with the short-term thing, which is melee skill. Okay, and finally, yes, we have Herbert's perk point. Do need survivability. I think I'll just go ahead and take Lithe. Let's do it. I think need our combined head and body armor weight between 25 and 35, ideally. There you go. Only receive 70% of any damage to armor and hit points. That is going to help. Okay, there we are. So that is the levels done. Okay, these are kind of affordable actually, but money again. So we have shield treaties, astrology, and tarot readings. Oh yeah, this is a different thing. Organized. Also, this is a fencing treatise, okay. Bags and belts, pacifist, helpful, efficient packing, skillful stacking. Chef. Raider. Only comes with one perk. Marauder's Edge. I don't even know what that is. Light armor. That's very, very good. I'm tempted to get that. I don't think I will though. I'll have money again once I sell these, but anyways, we can get this later. If the run is still alive. So let us not. Instead... Sure, let us get 3 armored dogs. There we go. Put them on the characters that have the least utility combat-wise. Kind of. Kind of, sort of. Okay, now let's leave. Back to Schwarzburg we go. We need those tools. How many can I get here? Okay, that's probably good. 3 stacks. So I can make it to our selling location. Which is, of course, Schwanstadt. Also, now, maybe, just maybe, we could do this. Though I don't have any nets. Yeah, we need to get that net repair perk. It's a bit late in the run for not being able to do locations, but oh well. 3 skulls return item, I'll do that. I will do that. 1500 for that. Right, so that's to the southwest. Probably bring this guy as well, but we'll see. We can have him die. And better him than someone who's actually good. Okay, there you are. A leader, a few raiders. Okay, marksmen as well. Well, it is the night time. A blacksmith. Hopefully no necromancer. Also, yes, these pretty good helmets for this point in the game. Let's distribute those. Don't have any actual body armor. Alright, let's see here. This is already pretty heavy. Yeah, probably no changes there. Well, I guess Sigbert gets a heavier headpiece. Let's do that. Also, yes, this should be changed. It really should be. Who can give him something? Not you. Viftet is in the back line. He is our sergeant candidate, though. How about Ludgardis? Let's give this slightly better armor there. Make a switch. Okay, and yeah. The helmets, so let's see. That can go on Astrid. This is minus vision, so not that. $45. Eventually, I suppose someone might be hitting Astrid with like a crossbow bolt, and she'll just die. We'll see. Still have this nasal helmet. That can go probably... Well, let's go through this. Everyone seems to have something in the front line. Okay, that can go on Ludgardis. I'll actually give this to Astrid. And then we have this jester hat. Let's give that to Liz, the fodder. Like so. Alright. Do I bring Theodbold? Or do I wait for someone to die? Actually, let's also... We still have... one more straw hat. Goes for Ostrich. Okay, Having a warm body in the field is good, but if they just die to like a few hits, then maybe not. So let's leave the Airbolt out of this, and when we probably will suffer a casualty or two, then we'll bring them next time, I guess. Something like that. There is no Necromancer. This is the hills, though. Can I possibly get the plains? Yes, I can. $13 on 12. Rude. 15% hits Bourgogne. Well, 20 armor. And it seems they don't want to advance necessarily. Alright. We might be taking this high ground with Ostrich. Would like to see the leader. Take a look from here. Sees nothing. It being night time and all. How much minus vision do you have, Shaiban? -3. Okay, let's take this high ground with Ostrich and probably also see something. Still don't see the leader, so in a bush, I guess. Blacksmith is nimble. That's a shame. Kind of a shame. Alright, so how do I trigger them to come forward? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's move to the high ground with you. Probably do the triggering, do the engagement, the initial engagement on the southern flank. With Sigbert, I guess. Other option would be Shaiban somewhere in the northern flank. I'm a bit scared about the blacksmith. 80 melee skill. Smackdown blacksmith's technique, hammer mastery. Right, well, we'll see. Maybe even sacrifice Liz just to get them out here. I will move her since I don't care. She's been very useful for the events. But like I've said, you can find plenty more monks and nuns. Alright, set up defensive line here, and someone takes this high ground. Hopefully we can get them to engage where we have the advantage. We move Herbert there, actually. Sure. So it is kind of a good spot for Wahida as well. Wahida has rotation, though. Alrighty. I did provide the blacksmith a target here. Okay, that was potentially a mistake. Because even one hit might hurt quite a bit. Oh well. Okay, there is the leader. Has a longsword. Dangerous weapon. But since he doesn't have a shield, we can at least hit him. Yeah, I'll go for the blacksmith here. Right, let's patiently wait and then probably move like Sigbert or Liz in range. Probably Liz actually from this high ground. That might be enough to trigger them. I do also have the dog. So instead of doing this, I'll wait and see. Maybe use the dog in a moment. The dog is a resource. If it dies like the last one did, then so be it. Its life had value. Alright, are you guys willing to come forward now? You are... yes, you are. Okay, good. Don't get to do anything here yet, though. I could move this guy. Do I want to? Move like maybe somewhere around here and then take that spot with Wahida instead. Sure. Stab there. Take the spot. Sure, move over there actually. They have so much initiative. I don't think I have like... well, Astrid has some initiative, but otherwise my team doesn't really have initiative. For the most part. Anyways, I guess we just keep on holding. Take that! Good move here, but the shield is going to get instantly swatted to pieces by this guy. So let us not do so. Okay, just hang there, it's fine. And you can just stay put, and you can just stay put. I could shield wall, I'm not going to though. Goes for the flank for some reason. Alright, things are happening. Okay, Blacksmith has decided to engage with Liz. I can deploy 2 dogs. if I'd like. I can also split here. Get 2 hits. That's pretty nice. So I don't even need the dogs just yet, and I guess keeping the dogs alive would be preferable. So let's not use the dogs yet. Instead, let's just miss a 67. Wait for Shaiban to engage there. Okay, let's see. 46. I think I just go for it. Okay, gets the semi-lucky kill. Okay, and move 1 tile. Let's deny this raider and then an attack. Let's not move too far. 32. I detect fast adaptation. I will just attack again. Alright. If only we had even a single net for this guy. So daggering him actually not that worthwhile, even though this armor would be nice to have. Okay, Lutkardis has taken a nasty hit, probably is out of the fight now. Also, yeah, this is... Okay, it's not minus damage, it's just minus defense. Can maybe reach their archers with Deuce, if she can dodge this thug. So let's wait for now. And now let's try it. Okay, made it. Misses a 22. One more down. Okay, now we engage with Mr. Three Fingers. Best of luck to you, Sigbert. You will need it with 45 armor, I guess. I could also use just Liz. Obviously, Liz does not have a shield. 19 melee defense. Well, anyways, we have firepower. Shield wall. And I might be using those dogs, but then again, I could use one dog over here. Or I could just go for this 29, maybe even get another lucky staff days. So use a dog from here, maybe. That does free up this high ground spot for someone else, so I will do that. There we go. %. Well, I guess you have no other targets. Also, I don't remember if this weapon has a split, but I guess I should take a split possibility into account. It's a lucky hit. We've had plenty of lucky hits in this run. But I guess when your percentages are so bad, due to the guys sucking, eventually those lucky hits will just have to happen. Alright, so there's one marksman who can still hit Lutkardis. I'm not gonna risk it, I guess. It's a very small risk, but let's not risk it. Oof, there goes the armor. Oh, there was a guy there. Had forgotten all about it. That's pretty bad. And again, I don't care if Burgogne here dies. Not much. She is also blocking Astrid, which is pretty bad. Oh well. Sometimes I am a bit of a doofus. I do have a dog on Deuce as well. Perhaps I should use it. There we go. 39, aimed shot is 66. I will risk it for the aimed shot. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Astrid. Nice one, indeed. So we might lose Adalward here. And, well, that's just how it goes. But I guess, yeah, let's use a dog. Shield wall. What can Udalrik do? Maybe just move towards the leader. Yeah, let's do that. And now I suppose we can use Liz again. Here. Gets a hit in. We are blocking Froleika, and she is also dazed. Basically out of fatigue. Can't really do much against the leader, so let's go here. Oh, there's yet another one. What the hell? They just keep on appearing. And there goes... What's his face? What's his face has been... Has killed Sigbert. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Anyways, let's wait for feints. Hopefully this raider doesn't just insta-kill all of the war dog. Okay, misses twice. Well, that's good. Okay. 42, 72. Take the 72. Take the high ground. Oof. Okay, Udalrik, show me what you can do. Good job. Let's see here. Those, I think, might even need to shield wall, as pathetic as that is against like a marksman. Well, I suppose a poacher as well. Let's wait and see what happens once this one dies. I guess. Seems like, well, maybe, was this? Brigand Raider is breaking, yes. Okay, that was a morale hit there. Okay, play it safe. Safe-ish. Dogs are blocking. No one escapes. Ouch, 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 ouch. How much were the chances? It's a 40. It's a 28. Okay, and you are out of ammo. Quick shot is a 49. Let's go for one here. It's the dog anyway. Okay, sure. Okay. No fatigue. Good boys. Alright, there we are. So it seems like one casualty for this. Not too shabby, to be honest. Okay, so yes, Sigbert has perished. Rest in peace. But we get a couple of levels. We get some headgear. We also get this armor. As well as the longsword. Okay, let's mark items for repairs. And I guess Theodbolt, the fodder, comes into play now. Let's sit Udalrik out. Those can, for now, stay in the fighting line. We'll see. Okay, so give you something. That's decent for weapons. Okay, so level ups. We have Ludgardis, level 3. Plus 3 there, plus 4 resolve, and... I don't see Berserk. We do have perfect focus. 2-star resolve. Let's see. Mob... Mind over body plus perfect focus PF question mark. And at this point, let's take student. Mark a few things here. Perfect fit will further help. Okay, something like this. And also do that again. And also, let's see, still don't have, well, I do have this. I do have that. Let's take that out of there. And this tabard can go on Herbert. Like so. And they seem to be unchanged from when I last played. Alright, so the longsword. Let's keep on using this for now for Froleika. Maybe don't use the longsword just yet, or maybe just give it to Wahida as a backup weapon instead of this short sword. Let's see about its attacks. So 13 fatigue for a great slash. Has an overhead strike and riposte. For now, just keep it as a backup weapon. Need to remember it's actually there, I guess, but mayhaps I will. Anyways, do this level. +3 melee skill, +4 resolve, +3 fatigue. Even with mind over body and perfect fit, we will need a lot of fatigue to make perfect focus work. Next up, Frevin, level 2. As a star in initiative. Does get dodge. Probably sure. Sure, let's get some initiative for once. And let's also get +2 melee skill. And just get fast adaptation. Could have gotten, I guess, Gravesman. I don't have a shovel, though. Anyways, that's fine. Let us return to Forstland. The land of the forests. And now we have money again. If this is going south, I might take it. It's going north, though. Airlock for the delivery. Where was that? Here, okay. Let's just leave for... Well, then again, I should probably camp for a while. Treat these injuries, repair things. Food is fine, let's instead gather. Don't need 2 scouts, I suppose. 1 is sufficient. Okay, so we are doing much better than we were a bit ago, but that is, I guess, mainly due to Schwanstadt's ridiculous prices. Okay, let's leave. Still have this Southern City-State ambition as well. Need to head back down there at some point. Alright, we still have ambushed trade routes. One skull caravan here. It's going north though, so I think no. Okay, selling 5,000 for these silver ingots, which we bought for 2,500. Yes. Just yes. Let's see what the actual... What does it actually say now? 37, that's far more reasonable. Still kind of ludicrous, but far more reasonable. Okay. Maybe we were just extremely lucky with these prices here. But I don't know. Still doing very well. Anyways, I'll do the rest of the inventory stuff on my own time, as well as maybe do a little bit of planning with Plan Your Perks again. Next time, I don't know, we might be heading south. We might try this place, the Free People's Camp. At this point, we might be able to do it, depending on the lineup. I don't have any throwing nets though, so if there's like a Swordmaster, I will just skip it. Anyway, all of those shenanigans will be next time. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you then.